Hello, this is Chad Payne with Ballpark DJ. In this video, we will discuss the start and length settings available in the Edit Music screen. The start setting controls the time into the song where playback will begin, and that time is presented in minutes, seconds, and tenths of a second. Drag the slider left or right to make quick adjustments to the start position, and use the plus and minus buttons at the right and left to make small incremental adjustments 1/10 of a second each time you tap the plus or minus button. You can hold down the plus or minus button to make quicker adjustments. As Team DJ, you may want to ask each kid or family to supply you with their preferred start time to take that decision off of you. But if you're left with the decision, you might want to toggle the play entire song checkbox on while you're exploring the song for the best starting point. The length controls the duration that the song will play from the start position before it fades out automatically. I typically recommend users set the length to a longer length than you really need, maybe 40 seconds, maybe even 60 seconds. That gives you a longer runway for any events that may occur, such as maybe the batter walks over to talk to the third base coach, or the catcher goes out to talk to the pitcher, and that avoids you having maybe 20 or 30 seconds of silence after you play the intro. This allows you to continue to play the song. You've always got that stop button there to stop the music. So I've got 40 seconds here. You'll notice if you drag it over to the right, it'll max out at 1 minute. You can then hold down on the plus button and increase it past a minute if you need to. And the only exception to that is if you run into a song with explicit lyrics, which are pretty popular with today's youth, and you're having a hard time finding 12 seconds without explicit lyrics, much less 40. So in that case, you are going to have to find the right part of the song that you can play and make sure it stops at a length before the explicit lyrics begin. And you do adjust the length in the same way you adjust the start with the slider and with the plus and minus buttons. They work in the same way. And each time you make an adjustment to either the start or the length, you'll notice that Ballpark DJ automatically plays it back with those new settings so you get quick feedback. You may also notice that you're not hearing the music when I make adjustments, but that's because I'm using Apple Music for this player, and Apple simply doesn't capture the protected music on screen video recordings. And down below the start and length, you'll find a fade in music option. And that's available depending on where you've chosen to start your song. You might find that comes in handy for a nice smooth transition into your music, in addition to the fade out option that we have to have a nice smooth transition out of the music. And we hope this video was useful. If you have any questions at all about the start and length settings in the Edit Music screen, please email support@ballparkdj.com. Thank you.